Time and time again, I find myself captivated by games that boast truly unique and visually compelling aesthetics. A distinctive art style always has a remarkable ability to bring a game world to life, accentuating its most intriguing features and enriching the narrative experience. Most recently, I was ensnared by the enchanting artistic charm of Studio Fizbin's Minute of Islands. From its mesmerizing use of color to its intricately designed backdrops, every aspect of its visual presentation felt meticulously crafted and utterly captivating, not to mention its sound design. I'll delve further into these details in a bit, but let's first discuss its story. Set in a world plagued by an airborne fungal menace known as the Blight, Minute of Islands unfolds in an archipelago once safeguarded by 4 colossal guardians, powering an essential air filtration system from the depths. Players control Mo, a young mechanic armed with the Omni-Switch device, tasked with traversing the scattered islands to mend the purifiers and awaken the giants before it's too late. Along her journey, Mo grapples not only with the mechanical challenges, but also with the ghosts of her past, reconnecting with family and confronting buried memories. In this atmospheric adventure, Minute of Islands invites players into a world teetering on the brink of total collapse, where every decision Mo makes could mean the difference between salvation and ruin. As she navigates the treacherous landscapes and uncovers the inner workings of the machines hidden beneath the surface, players are drawn deeper into Mo's personal journey of discovery. Minute of Islands is an environmental puzzle platformer, which weaves its narrative through exploration. Controls are very straightforward, focusing on fundamental navigational commands as Mo traverses the world. In the absence of any HP to manage, Mo avoids fall damage, gracefully descending with her dress transforming into a makeshift parachute. Interacting with various environmental elements aids in both exploration and puzzle-solving endeavors. This usually entails dropping ladders, activating elevators, or crawling through tight passageways. Certain environmental interactions not only aid in progression, but also serve as windows into the world's history, offering players contextual information and shedding light on the world before the Blight, enriching the player's understanding and deepening their connection to the narrative. Mo's journey is facilitated by her most crucial tool, the Omni-Switch, a versatile device pivotal in navigating the enigmatic machinery scattered across the islands and in the depths below. Players utilize the Omni-Switch as both a key and a catalyst, employing it to initiate mechanisms and redirect energy to specific targets. Apart from simply engaging in the tasks that drive the story forward, players are encouraged to explore each island thoroughly, as hidden memories in the form of ghostly sea creatures await discovery. Unveiling these memories sheds light on Mo's past, offering insight into her thoughts, emotions, and motivations. Given the game's controls are only marginally more complex than Pac-Man, the game is entirely narrative-driven, so interacting with anything that will reveal more of the story is crucial to thoroughly experience this game. However, it's the game's art, both visual and audio, that truly immerses players in the world. Through stunning visuals and atmospheric audio design, players are treated to a true delight of these senses. From the gentle sway of Mo's hair in the wind, to the hand-drawn art that brings so much life into a story filled with decay and despair. Reminiscent of Adventure Time, the art style features simplistic character shapes juxtaposed against highly detailed environments, creating a visually captivating contrast. The surreal imagery and imaginative use of color transport players into a hypnotically mesmerizing realm. Similarly, the carefully crafted audio, from the ambient sounds to haunting melodies, adds depth and emotion to every scene, further enriching the player's understanding of the game's world and Mo's inner turmoil. Together, the art and audio of Minute of Islands work in harmony to create a truly unique experience. Now to discuss where this game didn't quite hit the mark. Reflecting on Minute of Islands, it's clear that the game's exploration of themes like death and depression is deeply personal to the writer. While I can appreciate a game delving into darker subject matter, the translation of this personal narrative to the player experience may not always be so fluid. Throughout my playthrough, I often found myself struggling to find the symbolism behind various narrative choices. As a result, despite its artistic charm, Minute of Islands feels like a one-and-done experience for me. Much of the gameplay can become repetitive after a while, and one minor issue I encountered is that when traversing ascending platforms, there's a narrow area within which you can access the next platform. This could disrupt the natural flow of movement and may slightly affect the smoothness of gameplay. From a technical standpoint, Minute of Islands offers little to be desired after experiencing the story, aside from perhaps acquiring any achievements you may have missed the first time. Unfortunately, I encountered a bug that prevented me from acquiring a single memory on the final island. I know it was bugged because after busting my balls looking all over for it, I checked an online guide for its location and it did not appear. I planned to return for it later, but the inability to revisit areas dashed those hopes, leaving a speedrun as my only option. The game is short, but with a busy schedule and bigger fish to fry, that won't be happening anytime soon. I hope my criticisms don't come off too negative, as I'm actually really happy to have experienced Minute of Islands. But in my opinion, the game's entire appeal lies in its artistic design, which for anyone who hasn't already heard me speak on the topic, is my kryptonite. If you've played this game, I'm eager to hear your thoughts on it down in the comment section. If you haven't had the chance yet, is this a game you might consider trying? And if you know of any hidden gems to recommend, please share them in the comments. I'm always on the lookout for a new and obscure experience to explore. If you've enjoyed this video, I'd greatly appreciate if you could leave a like and subscribe. And as always, I hope you'll join me in the next one. I've been Punch and Funk. Keep it funky, fellas.